USANA family, my name is Mabel Chen and this is my husband Vincent. We're from Vancouver, Canada. Let's take a look at our house. Come on in.
This is one of my 2 houses paid for by USANA. Would you like me to teach you how to get one? Hey kids, open up! Thank you!
Hi!
Welcome to our house. Some of the wonderful things that USANA have given us is, look at us, this wonderful place, this wonderful house. And we used to have a workaholic husband and now I have a chauffeur and a
Real husband.
And the third thing is that we be able to go on a trip anytime, anywhere that we want to. And a lot of people have been saying to us, oh, look at these 2 honeymooners. They're going off again.
This is the pharmacy that I own for more than 24 years now. And I used to work here 9 to 9, Monday to Sunday. The first 15 years of my pharmacy life actually has been challenging because I have to get up very early in the morning and be the handyman here from 6 o'clock until 9:30. And then I put my lab coat on, I'm the pharmacist. And I don't get to see my family members except my wife, who may bring me supper. That's also the time when I overworked myself up to a point that I was rushed to emergency from here. And that was my wake-up call to USANA. I missed a lot of opportunities before, but now I have all the time I need at home with my family.
Why don't we start with my office first? As you can see, these are the Fortune 25 trophies since 2002, and we are fortunate enough to be a member of it since then.
Well, after more than 10 years of continuous growth, I cannot imagine any business that can go on and keep increasing in income. And to my surprise, last year's income has the highest increase. That's how we end up with Growth 25 members also.
Don't forget about this one.
Oh yeah, this is my most valuable one. In fact, August 1999, that was the time that we were elected Distributor of the Month in USANA, and we just turned gold. And I'd like to introduce these crystals to you guys. One of our USANA cruises that we went to, everybody was looking at all those beautiful crystals, fish that we have. And Adrian would like to have the top one, Mabel and Kimberly would like to have those yellow ones, and I kind of like the blue one. And we're unable to decide which one to pick. And end up when we look at this, hey, when money is not a problem from USANA, we pick them all.
I'd like to show you this picture. It means a lot to me. When we first got married, we didn't have the money to do anything fancy at all. And finally, because of USANA, we took this beautiful family picture.
All these years, I work in the drugstore. I always wanted to go on a pilgrimage, and a few months ago, we had the privilege to go on our first pilgrimage. It's going to 4 basilicas in Rome, and we have this done by the Pope for our whole family. So we treasure this trip a lot. This is the room that I host my weekly presentation. And Kimberly can dance here also.
My first thing I really wanted to do, it'll probably be continuing my dancing. Because every time I dance, I just feel free and I can just feel really healthy and jumpy and just happy. With USANA, even if I don't dance, it just helps me with my body. I feel healthy and I feel free as well.
Before USANA, I used to work 7 days a week, 9 to 9 every day. I hardly have time with my family. Now, I can actually play with them and enjoy life myself too.
It's definitely a life-changing experience for them. I mean, my dad's probably playing tennis way more than he did before with us. And so we see him a lot more than before. Yeah, I'm actually planning to get into USANA myself. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that, but seeing my dad and actually my brother who's been working for the last year, definitely something I'm really considering. Well, ever since I was little, I helped around in this pharmacy a lot. Up until about 2 years ago, when I got into pharmacy school, he never popped the question, "Hey son, do you want to take over this pharmacy?" I said no because it was such a difficult task. But instead, I take a look at what he does in the back when he's talking about USANA and at home and presentations. I love that a lot, and I feel that it's going to be a much better opportunity for me.
This is the house that we lived in for a couple of years, but we were hoping for a better, newer place for the kids. And so we were looking around, and finally, about 5 years ago, we found the place where we're living in right now.
Well, that was our dream house, but at that moment, financially, we were unable to purchase that kind of multi-million-dollar house, and that opportunity knocked, and we were able to grab that opportunity, purchase that house, and to our surprise, we managed to keep this one because of our USANA income potential.
2 years later, we're still tenants of Vincent and Mabel. A week ago, they came by and we had a chat again about USANA, and I thought, my family anyway, we need to get into a good program to keep our health, including our kids. And it's high time that I sign up.
Well, from business point of view, I don't really need to work anymore. I believe my residual income coming from USANA is more than enough to pay for our expenses. But the main reason why I continue on sharing is because of Dr. Marwan's vision. I actually really follow him all these years, and I know there are tons of people out there who are looking for a solution like I was 11 years ago. And they were unable to find anything to help them. And I actually hold the key to it. And if I do not spend that extra effort just to share that information with them, I believe I owe USANA something.
途望天星間，空得意目光如麻，誰料金屋變大雅。
Well, we're having fun, and looks like the people that's having the most fun is my downline. And some of them even openly said so to me. Vincent, the reason why I stay is because of all these parties and banquets.
I think the most beneficial things that USANA gave to me is my health. And in terms of Vincent and Mabel, I think the most essential things and precious things that I got from them is the support. It's like a big brother and big sister.
10 years ago, I have been looking for good supplement for my family. And thank God Vincent come to us and introduced this good product to us.
Vincent always strikes me as someone who's very professional. He has an immense knowledge, and he's very, very generous with sharing his knowledge and helping people. And so whenever we need any help at all, just a phone call, he's there.
This is our little hideaway. Every Wednesday and Friday, we come out here and play as a family.
Before USANA, I hardly have time for anything, including tennis, my favorite sport. And now I actually can play twice a week with them. So I'm a good father again, thanks to USANA.
Go Team USANA!
There are quite a few things USANA has given us. First of all, I don't need to work like I used to. And the second thing is, I always worry about my kids. What if they grow up one day and will have to go through my life again, work 70 hours a week? And now I realize that my oldest son, Adrian, picked up the vision. He actually has been following me in USANA. And he actually said that his life is set. Now that he has 2 more years to go in pharmacy, once he graduated from school, he will be full-time in USANA with me. So I know, not just for myself, for my whole family and the next generation, is actually a pretty big benefit from USANA.